Hi everybody, welcome to Busy Girl Healthy Life, where today is game day. So if your household is anything like mine, your house is normally filled with people, filled with treats, and a whole lot of people yelling at the television. So just because you like football does not mean that you have to look like a football player on Monday morning. So what Busy Girl Healthy Life has done is created a big game day list of foods that you can put out and everyone is going to love, and you can feel completely guilt-free about snacking on these treats. First on our game day menu, we're starting with the healthy baked chips. I like to use the Joseph's flatbread. This is really awesome. It's got very few calories for how much you get, and I really like bang for my buck when it comes to food, so gotta try these. You're gonna start and you're gonna spray your cookie sheet, and I just take the flatbread, cut it in half once, lay it over the top, cut it in a triangle at this point. One more triangle, straight across, and again. So now we have these great tortilla bite-size chips, and we're just gonna put these out so they are laying all flat on the pan. So because these have lime in them, or on them, and you're getting this tortilla wet, we're gonna need to cook this just a little bit longer. So I'm really dousing this with some lime juice so that when these bake, these are gonna have a delicious bite to them. And this is definitely a busy girl tip. So instead of buying your limes and cutting them up and squeezing them all, this is great because you can just douse these babies so that you can get that really lime flavor. For those of you that like spice, like myself, and if you want to add a little bit of color, you can add some chili powder to these. Go easy on those spices. If you don't, just leave those out and go ahead and sprinkle salt on these. Now my oven has preheated to 375 and it is ready for these chips to go in. Did you see how quick that was? See, we are busy women. We need recipes like these. So 375. I'm gonna set this timer for 15 minutes. Please, ladies, set your timers during the game because you know we get carried away. So 15 minutes, and I'm gonna be right back with those chips. For the next Busy Girl Healthy Life game day recipe, we are doing a Tomatillo Salsa Verde. Now, ladies, I am not gonna lie, this one is gonna take a little bit of time, but I promise you it will be worth every second. This might be my all-time favorite salsa verde, and I also use it throughout the week for chicken and fish, and I have actually been known to eat this with a spoon. So it is that good, I promise you. So I have already roasted my vegetables, and they're over here. Doesn't this look fabulous? I have my tomatillos, my onions, and the jalapenos, and you're gonna roast those for a little while. And as soon as you're finished, you're gonna let them cool just for a second and you put them all in the blender. So you just take everything that you've roasted and you make sure that you get everything that is on this pan. You wanna make sure you get all the good juices because you do not wanna let any of these go to waste at all. So if you've ever had a tomatillo before, it's kind of like a tomato consistency, but it has got this amazing bite to it. So I got my lime, I have my garlic, I have my cilantro, everything is already in here. So we're just going to add that now. And that's it. This is pretty much ready to blend. So because whenever you're blending, you need a little entertainment, we're just gonna do the blender dance.
Somebody call 911. Shawty fire burning on the dance floor. Whoa, I gotta cool her down. She will bring the room to ground on the dance floor. Whoa, she's fire burning on the dance floor. That little shorty's fire burning on the dance floor. She's fire burning on the dance floor.
So, that is done. You got a serious cardio workout and some amazing salsa verde. So you're just gonna pull that off the blender, and what you're going to do is you are gonna put this in a bowl and put it in your fridge to chill for about 1 to 2 hours, or just until it's cool, because if you can't wait, I totally understand. But what I'm going to do, because you know my favorite busy girl tip, try this because you're not a good cook unless you taste your food and you make sure it's okay for everybody else. Que delicia, as my friend Maria would say, or as I would say, really freaking amazing. You're gonna love it. Next, we're making a delicious cucumber avocado dip. This is not only really light and tastes great with those pita chips, but it's also fabulous for vegetables. So for those of you who want something really light and also just really low in calories, this is an awesome dip. So what I've done is I've taken my cucumbers and I've already cut them up, and I've taken my avocado and I have already cut them up. I'm going to just put these in my blender. Really easy. I've diced them. Whoops, man down. Last one. Sometimes you lose one, no biggie. That's for the dog or for you. So that is all in there, and now I have my 2 tablespoons of light mayonnaise. You can leave that out if you want to, but if you want it just a little bit richer, maybe if you have some company over, you might want to add in the light mayonnaise also. So I have the Greek yogurt, light mayonnaise, I have my dill, I have my spices, my salt, and my pepper in here. I'm gonna add that. Now for those of you that are big avocado fans, it would be all right if you added a little more avocado. Not a big deal. When you're cooking, sometimes you can kind of mess around with things. Now when you're baking, that is when that is true chemistry. You do not want to mess with that stuff. But this one, just kind of, if you want to leave something out, go for it. This is all ready, so we are going to blend it. And we're just going to take a second here.
Somebody call 911. Shawty fire burning on the dance floor. Whoa, I gotta cool her down. She will bring the room to ground on the dance floor. Whoa, she's fire burning on the dance floor. That little shorty's fire.
And that is all finished blending. And now, for the finale, we're just gonna add that right next to the Salsa Verde. If you have a food processor, I will tell you right now that this will go much smoother. But if you have a blender, you're probably gonna have to jam your ingredients back down a couple times, and then it becomes this great, rich consistency. So this dip to me is fabulous with vegetables. The busy girl tip that I do, just so I can look like a really fast professional, I get my vegetables pre-cut. There you go. See how much time that took? It was great. And I'm gonna dip my broccoli in. Really light, really rich, great on vegetables.